Finally, we come to the attributive noun. This is the last type of noun that we will study in this unit or this lesson. An attributive noun is a non-possessive noun that works to modify a substantive. Attributive nouns are sometimes called noun modifiers or noun adjuncts, but I just refer to them as attributive nouns. Attributive nouns look like substantives, but they actually act like modifiers. They act like attributives. She slammed the car door. Here, car, well, that's a thing, so it's a noun, but it's actually acting as a modifier of door, telling me what kind of door. Okay? Another example, we opened our Christmas presents. Christmas is another noun modifier because it's a noun, Christmas, and it's telling us more about another noun in the sentence, presents. Okay, so those are attributive nouns. Possessive nouns versus attributive nouns. Sometimes determining whether a noun should be possessive or attributive is tricky. Okay, do we say goat cheese or goat's cheese? You'll see it spelled multiple ways on menus and in grocery stores. Do we say camera lens or camera's lens? Both can be correct, really. Teacher's lounge or teacher's lounge. Do we use the attributive or the possessive form? There seem to be, through all of my research, no definitive rules for usage. So, and oftentimes either makes sense, as in these three examples here. So my rule is there is no rule. Just use what makes the most logical sense, either the attributive form or the possessive form, whatever you're trying to show in your writing. And when in doubt, if something sounds funny, look it up. Go to dictionary.com and it'll return with no search results if it's not a word. But there's a catch. There's one last catch, and I always like to introduce this at the end of the lesson on nouns. Neither possessive nouns nor attributive nouns, the two types of nouns we've just studied, actually function as nouns at all. Attributive nouns and possessive nouns are built from nouns, but since they work to change the meanings of other substantives, they're actually considered modifiers. A modifier in grammar is a word, phrase, or clause which changes the meanings of other words, phrases, or clauses in a sentence. Modifiers are attributives and not substantives. So while we study these when we study nouns because they're built from nouns, unlike all the other nouns, attributive nouns and possessive nouns are actually attributives and not substantives. Go ahead and try the last exercise here, differentiating between possessive and attributive nouns, finding attributive nouns, and then determining whether or not something is an attributive or a substantive.